Welcome back to Bountiful Gardens, Hillsboro. It's official, summer is in full swing. To me, the 4th of July weekend is the kickoff to my favorite time of the year, barbecue season. There's nothing better than enjoying a warm summer night on your patio, surrounded by friends and family, enjoying the peace of your garden. It's when all that hard spring work really pays off. Let's head on over to Bountiful Gardens in Ewing, where we're gonna learn from Ike and Amelia how to naturally reduce those mosquito populations in your backyard so the party doesn't have to get itchy after the sun sets.
All these lovely plants around me have a wonderful aroma, and that aroma does double duty by keeping the mosquitoes away. This mosquito-repelling plant is eucalyptus. These are catmint. They also repel mosquitoes. Not only do these marigolds repel deer and rabbits, they also repel mosquitoes. This is lavender. It has an extremely relaxing aroma, and it also keeps the mosquitoes away. This is one of the most common herbs that you can find in most gardens, basil. Not only can you throw it on a pizza, but it also repels mosquitoes. Another mosquito repellent herb is rosemary, and it's great for your 4th of July barbecue. These are two of the most commonly known mosquito repellent herbs, citronella and lemongrass. You may not think of a shrub when you think of a mosquito repellent plant, but spicebush, which is a New Jersey native, does repel the mosquitoes through a compound quite similar to that in citronella. A way to utilize your fresh mosquito repellent plants is to collect a grouping of leaves of whatever plant you find you most want to smell like that day, crush up the leaves and rub it on your skin to keep those mosquitoes away all day. Another way that you could utilize these mosquito repellent plants is to make a tincture using a high percentage alcohol and adding in fresh or dried mosquito repellent plants.
One of the simplest things you can do to reduce mosquitoes in your yard is to take a walk around and look for any standing water in saucers or pots. But don't just dump it anywhere. You can actually use the larvae in the water as fertilizer for your plants. So pick a flower you feel could use it and give it a good drink. At the same time that you want to get rid of standing water in the yard, it's probably a good idea to get a fountain or bird bath and have some moving water in the yard. That way you can attract birds and even dragonflies, which will help to control the mosquito population. Check out this cute option. The birds are already bathing on it. Fountains like this half moon also provide the tranquil sounds of running water to your area. Fountains and bird baths are also great for the local pollinator population. Just be sure to refresh the water about once a week so birds are getting the cleanest water they can. Planting native pollinators like rudbeckia, milkweed, or giant coneflower are a great way to attract dragonflies and birds to your yard. Plus, as a bonus, a lot of these plants produce seeds that the birds can feed on throughout the winter. If you already started planting a pollinator garden, you've done half the work already. Taller varieties of rudbeckia and the giant coneflower also provide a great place for the dragonflies to perch and scope out the snacks in the area. Well, what you're seeing here is a mantis that just climbed on me from one of these rudbeckias. This is also going to be a great help in the garden for mosquitoes. Planting ground covers like these ornamental grasses also provide habitat for birds in your area, making them feel safer in your yard so they'll stick around and eat more mosquitoes. Hopefully by following these tips, you're able to have an itch-free summer in the garden. Now let's head back over to Hillsboro with Joe.
Thanks, guys. Here's to a peaceful, mosquito-free summer. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the pollinator of the week. And this week, we're going to learn a little bit more about the leafcutter bee. If you've been noticing some circular little holes on your flower petals and your leaves, don't worry. It's actually a sign that you've got a healthy, productive garden. Now let's turn it over to Dan for some more information on these fuzzy little fellas.
Hey everyone, as Joe said, we're talking about leafcutter bees today. And around me are our redbud trees, which is a preferred plant for the leafcutter bee. What they will do is they will take these little tiny circular cuts out of the leaves in order to provide a home for their larvae. As compared to this leaf here, which, as you can see by all these jagged cuts, was likely torn apart by an undesirable pest. In addition to cutting holes in leaves, leafcutter bees will also cut holes in our petals and other parts of the flowers to make their homes and nests for their larvae. It's important to note that leafcutter bees don't eat the petals, flowers, and leaves of the plants that they're cutting away. They will feed on the pollen and nectar sources of the flowers, just like any other bees, typically though on agricultural crops, making them very important here in New Jersey. A great agricultural crop that you can plant for the leafcutter bees are blueberries. Not only are they native, but they support a lot of wildlife and other kinds of bees too. And they're tasty.
So next time you see some leafcutter activity on your plants, you should feel good knowing that you're supporting some very important pollinators as they build their nests. And there you have it, a double feature packed with information. And now you know a little bit more about how to pick plants to protect your patio against those pesky mosquitoes. And we've also learned a little something about a lesser known pollinator. And that about wraps it up for this week. We hope your 4th of July weekend is beautiful and bite-free. And if you like this video, make sure to like it, leave us a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And if you really want to help our channel grow, go ahead and share this video with a friend. We'll see you next time.